This is my 8/8/2024 market recap / trade recap. So I took a trade on New York session, which was a stupid loss that was not in my real entry because I broke one of my rule, right? But we're gonna, I'm saying, we can just keep on going back and forth, keep on moving forward from now on. Now I'm gonna pay more attention to it. So why did we take the trade? 4 hour super liquidity, hourly super liquidity. I was looking for a 15-minute confluence, which was a 15-minute fair value gap. But look at the 5-minute, right? This 5-minute fair value, this 5-minute basket liquidity, right over here, was paired with the 15-minute, right? Meaning this 5-minute fair value gap was the one who created the this 5-minute basket liquidity was paired with this 15 fair value gap. So that is not a 5-minute confluence, right? That was not a dependent 5-minute confluence. Confluence like this right over here was the what do you call it? The 5-minute, say the confluence I need. But this, you can see, let me see if I see any setup on that one. This one, yeah, that became wrong liquidity there, so we can't even take that one. We're gonna look for another one. But back to said it right now, I had no setup from this right past 12. I had no more setups. I should have not been taking trade, as you can see what the market has really been doing, right? Just going to the uptrend, right? So when it's going to the uptrend, market didn't even give me a setup, and I still took a setup, which is kind of bad, just because of I broke one of my rules, and yeah, now the market should be looking good to me very personally, because the market touched a a bullish fair value gap, which now should in turn help me more out, and yeah, make me have less manipulation of trading. But this trade right here was not even a real trade. Afterward, right? Over here, no setup. Over here, no setup. Over here, no setup. No 5-minute conflicts. Over here, it was right past my trading time, so I can't even take the setup. And eventually, market went up higher, and that right there became run on liquidity. Market never gave us a trade, just went up higher. Eventually, came back down, do a little small retracement, then eventually went right back up. So yeah, this is my trade recap. That was not my real entry. I made a mistake. And the market did a impulsive move where I lost more than usual. It's very cool. I was saying just a volume spike. So yeah, there was no setups here. I'm supposed to be waiting for an independent 5-minute confluence. So when I'm looking for a 15-minute confluence / breakout structure, I'm meant to be looking for a 5-minute confluence that is independent. That means that he has not gotten touched. That means he's not correlated with the higher time frame. So this right here was correlated to 15-minute fair value gap. This right here was not correlated with nothing, right? But it became run liquidity, right? This right here was correlated with nothing, right? So this right here could be used. We could see this one slowly became run liquidity as well. Right over there when it started the liquidity. Right over here, market really never gave me an entry on this either. Look, you can see where the market hit the 12 p.m. mark, you can see all the super liquidity. Now we're looking for a reverse fair value gap, which we had right over here. Now looking for a 1-minute building block, which we never got. Eventually, right here, we never got a building block. No entries on that as well, right? So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. We need to have an independent 5-minute confluence, not a 5-minute confluence that's correlated with the higher time frame. Meaning, the 5-minute is correlated with the higher time frame, like a hourly basket liquidity. That cannot be it has to be independent, where it's not correlated with the 15-minute, the 30-minute is not correlated with the hourly time frame, right? So yeah, that's the only mistake I made. It's the slightest mistake, made me lose a lot of money, which is cool, but I know I'm gonna definitely make it back. It just now make real attention to it. I even wrote it down that I'm meant to be looking for an independent 5-minute confluence where it's not correlated with no high time frame. It's not matched with the high time frame confluence, right? So yeah, really stupid loss. Personally, myself, I would have not had even a setup. I would have not had a setup here. I would have not had a setup here, and even down here. That was a good loss. That was a break-even loss, right? So over here, I'm saying I would have not even taken a trade this in the New York session. Just that, man. I just didn't think right about it. I think about it in my head. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did think about it in my head. I was like, am I meant to be looking for a independent or dependent, right? So I just checked it, and I was like, okay, let me just use this confluence I'll find out afterward, right? And essentially this, I found out that I need an independent confluence where it doesn't correlate with no other confluences. So yeah, with a high time frame. But yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching my A/A/A 2024 market recap slash trade recap. Stupid loss, but we learned. I wrote it down. Let's not make the same mistake. Let's keep on moving forward. Now is, yeah, Bestology was on point, man. Everything was checked. Right now, even right now, I'm emotionless. No, I don't got no emotions happening. You know what I'm saying? But this is it. Let's crush the market, man. Let's crush the market.